going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. It's been a minute since I've gone live. Busy week. But today, first Roark, baby. I'm excited for this. I'm excited. I feel like this is going to be a good time. This is going to be a good time. All right. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everybody who's been playing PK has been enjoying the game. I know I have from the little bit that I've played. Honestly, without further ado, I think we just get into it. Yeah, so I did take a look at this fight outside of stream because I wanted to make sure that I had some semblance of an idea of what was going on. But it's not like I have a full plan or anything. I do have to actually put together a real plan. So let's head to the PC box. All right, so we got Rhyhorn currently on the team. I don't know if he's going to come or not. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. Obviously a good Mon, but... Okay. So this team, you have the Bonsly, you got Leap, Gibble, Corsola, Shuckle, and then the Demon Cranidos. Now, I would say the big three of this fight are the Bonsly, the Leap, and the Cranidos. Bonsly, because it can go boom. Or set rocks. So there's just some inconsistency right off the jump. Right from the jump. So I'm just fixing my chair. Leap, just a demon set. And then Cranidos with head smash, then headbutt, rock polish. It's kind of disgusting. So, here's the thing. I think for Bonsly, so I have to sack some things in this fight, unfortunately. There's really no other way around it. I'm going to sack... Yo, what's up, Halo? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm going to lead off with Love Disc. I'm going to sack Love Disc, which sucks. I don't want to have to sack Pokemon, but this is the type of game that requires you to do so sometimes. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Had a good week. Busy weekend so far, but chill Sunday with some PK. Cannot complain. I need a Pokemon here who can not only be sackable, but also potentially win the 1v1. I hate having to sack Love Disc. This Love Disc is really good. It's modest with these stats. It's crazy. But unfortunately, there really just is no way around it. If I lead with the Love Disc, we are going to bait in Leap next, and then we're just kind of in trouble. We have to sack to Giga Drain. There's really no other choice. In terms of what move I would click before going down, I would just click Water Pulse, honestly, because I would want to potentially pull a Confusion. Nothing else is going to be super helpful, right? It's using special attacks, so Charm doesn't do anything. That is what it is. Yeah. The answer for the Leap is going to be... Where are you? Dunsparce. Dunsparce has Poison Jab, Glare, Secret Power. Secret Power in Sand. The secondary effect is an accuracy drop. So with Serene Grace, I have a 60% chance of an accuracy drop every turn, which I think I'm obviously dealing a little bit less damage, but we're playing the RNG game anyways, because we could just get farmed by AP boosts. So I think the best thing to do, in my opinion, is to remove those from the equation. Ancient Power has 10 PP. So gotta just kind of hope. Will you or Breo? I know. Back-to-back days. I did not see the end of yesterday's game because I went to see Project Hail Mary. Oh, first of all, what a film. That was incredible. But I when I came out, I had two texts from my brother. The first was "Will you Abreu" in all caps, and then I saw the moonshot. Oh my god, he crushed that. And then the second text was offense. Our offense sucks. I could not recommend a movie more to go watch than Project Hail Mary on the biggest screen you can. It's so good. Oh my god. Um, Movie of the year. I mean, as of now, there's still a lot of year to go, but probably would be right now. But I gotta watch Will Your. I know he had another one today. Just crushed it. He did this at the beginning of last year too. I hope he can sustain it. I feel like I think he's gonna play more consistently against lefties this year, which should be nice. To just give him some more consistency. I know this is like a big year for not just for like movies, but like blockbuster movies, right? Because you got this, you got Dune, Part 3. You have Spider-Man and Avengers. If you're into that stuff, you know. Whispers are they want him to go 162 this year. I mean, I'd be down. I'd be down. I feel like, I mean, today, what do we do? It's Yoshida in left, Anthony at DH, Duran in center, Rafaela on the bench, and then it's like if we bring in Rafaela late in the game, he'll come in center. They'll shift Duran over. I don't know. But I gotta watch Isaiah Kiner Falefa play second base against lefties instead of Marcelo Meyer. Like, come on, man. I should invest in AMC A list. I should. Like, it's kind of crazy that I'm not. That's awesome. I love Willier. I love that guy. Back to back gold gloves too. Power bat. I love it. All right. So who comes in after I knock it out with Dunsparce? I'm like pretty sure it's Cranidos. It's win Silver Slugger this year too. That'd be sick. No, I mean, listen. Best right fielder in the American League. I'll say it. I'll say it. Certainly the most clutch. That's not even a question. Also, Connolly early right now is dealing. True. All right. So I think it's gonna be Cranidos. Cranidos, we're sacking again. We're gonna bring in Snubble. Just get off an Intim and sack. Because then if I get off the Intim, Sandshrew can win the 1v1. Kesha does not have good IVs, so I feel okay with this. What inning is it? Sixth? Yeah. All right. Well, we're not going to go into the fight, obviously, before ads are over. All right. So Sandshrew is going to bait in, I think, Corsola. Oh, it's also this could end up being Gibble. I don't know. We'll see. Corsola is I have to evolve Nuzleaf, unfortunately. So the reason I have to do this is because I just don't have another grass type. It's pretty simple. So unfortunately it's what I have to do. C-Dot, I don't think learns any more moves. I got self-destruct. Sure. Yeah, we evolve at 14. That's all we get. Honestly, not a bad backup option to have, but okay. So Nuzlocke will take care of Corsola. I have one too many Pokemon right now, don't I? I do. Um, okay, that's a concern. I hate the betting ads. They're so brutal. Okay. Shuckle is coughing. The problem is Gibble is supposed to be, so this is gonna be bruh. Oh, we're back? Alright, hell yeah. The betting ads are brutal. Betting ads are absolutely brutal. Alright, it's gonna be Aqua Cutter. And then this is gonna be Aurora Beam. Okay, so here's the problem we have right now. We have 7 Pokemon for 6 Pokemon. This has Sandvale, by the way, so like I could just miss. Unfortunately, I don't really have much of a choice. So 7, yeah. The problem I have right now is I'm sacking Snubble, and that's all I'm doing. The problem is I can't run Sandshrew without the sack. And nobody else can take this on except for like Rhyhorn. But Rhyhorn isn't even good enough, right? So, um, um, here's what I'm thinking. Right now, I think the most awkward matchup, the matchup I would love to be able to remove from play would be Nuzleaf versus Corsola. I just don't know if I can. Could Dunsparce isn't getting this done, not with Solid Rock. Um, Not with Solid Rock and Recover, right? And also after taking on the leap. Um, yeah, this is tough. So Love Disc is always baiting in the leap, right? Could I potentially? I'm trying to think. What else could I do with Love Disc if Love Disc is still alive? If Love Disc were still alive, I could theoretically what? I don't even know. Can anybody else take on Shuckle instead of? I mean, Coughing beats Shuckle. I don't. Can Coughing take anybody else? Not really. That's a concern. Um, the other option, and this would be stupid, but this is another option, is run Prinplup versus Bonsly, and then if it does not um, go boom, then like we could still maybe run this, but it's kind of questionable. Um, I don't like it. So I think the Love Disc play is safer. Um, there is a pat like no, I Dunsparce can't heal up. So like this matchup right here even is fairly questionable. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't have any. I mean, Dunsparce can take Gibble. Dunsparce could take Gibble. Um, which would remove the need for Prinplup to take on Gibble. We could send out Prinplup versus Bonsly. I think that's what we have to do. It's not like this matchup here though is still like just incredibly questionable. It's so questionable. But I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna win this matchup with Dunsparce. See what happens. Okay. So we need to add. So actually, you are out. We're gonna save Love Disc. Okay. All right. We need C dot, and we need coughing. Okay. I'll do my best, Story. I'll do my best. All right. I forget if the Everstone was added in one of these patches. I just want to make sure I don't already have one. No, let me check the doc real quick. Because I feel like there was one added. Items. Upon attempting to enter the G. Okay. All right. Let's just go grab this real quick because this will make some evos a lot easier. Oh bang. Okay. All right, so when you try to go over here, you get the Everstone. Oh, all right, so you don't even give it to me yet. It's later on. Sure. Damn, I didn't even need the repel. I mean, I didn't repel, but had I repelled, I wouldn't have needed to. Okay, so we just got to be careful about evos here. So for Piplup, we delay until 16. If we delay until 16, we get Aurora Beam on Piplup, and then Prinplup also learns Aqua Cutter as soon as we evolve. The trade-off is we don't get Bubble Beam, but who cares in this game? Prinplup and Empoleon are physical attackers. All right, level 14. And so we got to cancel this Evo. All right. All right. I think so. I guess now this is a one sack. This is one sack Roark now, ideally, assuming everything goes according to plan. All right, and now we'll let you actually go to 16. Perfect. All right, so Aurora Beam. We're gonna teach over Double Slap, and then we'll take Aqua Cutter over Bubble. All right. Prinplup in. Oh, you just double? Hell yeah. Dude, Will, you're brave, man. Saving my baseball team. All right. I'm curious. Right now, there's a little like black bar on the side of the top screen. Is that just on the Evo screen? It is. Huh. Crazy. It's a bomb and true. All right. Snubble. I don't think we learn any more moves. We don't. So we just go to 16. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, so the ideal thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to delay CDOT till 21 to get Giga Drain. Unfortunately, because my yeah, I mean we're modest. Um, so technically Giga Drain would be an ideal move, but I need somebody to beat Corsola potentially, so alas, that is not on the table. And there's no other delays here, unfortunately. So we'll get self-destruct at 13, and we'll evolve. Self-destruct. Okay, so Nuzleaf is online. Doomius making a little debut here. Okay, we're at the cap. Held item wise, I think the best play is to give Sandshrew the Quick Claw. I think I want to go Oran Berry here. Yeah. I mean, obviously berries are limited. This matchup is just questionable, so I think, I'm willing to do that. Now we have this Cheelan Berry, who I could theoretically put on Prinplup. Could be fun. Yo, Centenny, how's it going? It's going well, I would say. We're about to fight Roark. You're just in time. I'm gonna give this to Prinplup. I don't know. Because if it goes boom, we at least survive. I don't think there's any other items here. Yeah, this... I don't think I have a particularly great box necessarily for this fight. Like, I have some good mons. I lost Meowth to Metronome Hammerarm. Tough one. But yeah, like, Goldeen doesn't really do anything on this fight. Mine doesn't have good IVs. It actually has, like, terrible IVs besides special attack. Like, B-Barrel honestly was a bit underwhelming when I hit the calcs for it, so I thought it was gonna be maybe let me double check on this honestly, real quick. So this is the B-Barrel set I'd have, right? Should be a guy. If this was unaware, it'd actually be really good. But yeah, see, for Gibble, I have Dunsparce, which is just way better. But yeah, like you could run like headbutt strats here. It's not a bad option for Corsola, but Corsola's gonna win in the long run. Nothing against Shuckle. Got nothing for Cranidos. Like it doesn't have the matchup for me. Nah, it's simple. If it was unaware, yeah. If it was unaware, but no, I got the goat. All right, I got the goat. Dunsparce is here. Dunsparce is here. All right, no need to fear. This. All right, let me show off the IVs real quick on this. Like, look at this thing. Just an absolute demon. Look at this. Sent from the gods. I think it like totally 100% swept a fight. That's our leap counter, and then like maybe Gibble. So we'll see how that goes. It's Peyton Pritchard in Pokemon form. All right, so I want to check this. So I believe if you interact with the sign, it edges all of your Pokemon. So we're going to test that. Snubble, by the way, is getting sacked here. Purely for Intimidate on the Cranidos. It's okay. It's okay. My Snubble has 0 defense, 0 special defense. There we go. All right, beautiful. Pretty decent run right now. Floaroma with Goldeen and C-Dot as deaths. Damn, there we go. Hell yeah. I didn't do the chestnut trade yet. I could. I could. I don't really need the extra Orns. The only Pokemon who could use the Orn would be Nuzleaf. Snubble's getting sacked. Coughing's winning the Shuckle matchup. I have Quick Claw on Sandshrew, Orin, Chelan. If you trade with you, I mean, I'm assuming you still get the Oran Berry if you trade after the gym. I'm probably going to trade Glameow for that. Either Glameow or, I mean, my Goldeen has terrible IVs, so that's also on the table. But probably Glameow. Probably. I don't know yet. We'll see. Let's get through the fight first. It's really good through Mars. Okay. Yeah, I hit... My Love Disc is a god. I have really good Love Disc luck in most games. My Love Disc, I'll show it off in a second. I was originally going to sack it until I realized I had 7 Mons on the team for this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Modest 26, 28, 31. Demon. All right. It is time. All right. Connolly early. I love that guy. I'm so glad we didn't trade him. All right, thanks for the good luck. All right, it is time. I got the right mount leading, right? Yeah. All right, let's do it. By the way, great music change on this in this gym. I love it. Bang. Was Roark's name flying throughout that screen right there, or was that just me? All right, Bonsly's up first. Aqua Armor. Let's lock in here. Bonsly never goes boom. Aqua Cutter. Oh no, it's not using Stealth Rock. So what's it using? Or Rollout. What's it using? It's going boom, isn't it? It's going boom. All right. Hold on. Hold it. Oh, okay, we're fine. That's interesting. Okay. Sure. That would have been funny. I would have liked to see that. Rollout? Probably. All right. No boom. No rocks. That's crazy. Brick Break was the worst move it could have clicked. That's crazy. Aqua Armor's just that guy. All right. Roark has decided to not show up today. All right, Laleep. How do we want to play this? This is Giga Drain. Are we just going hard Dunsparce and just letting Dunsparce go to work? Is that what we're doing? That feels like a bad call. I could switch. I could pivot, but I don't think it's really helping. No, we're just going to go hard Dunsparce. Lock in, Dree. Ah. Okay. That was also an interesting click. I guess, no, you know what? It didn't see KO after the level up, so. Okay. Good thing I did not go for the pivot. I'm gonna glare. This is a very questionable matchup, by the way. I just want everybody to be aware. This is all I had. Okay. Yeah, risky AI moment. Okay. Proc an Oranberry here, right? No, next turn. Okay. Poison Jab is the most damage, but Secret Power has a 30% chance to accuracy drop, which is boosted by Serene Grace. So we're going to click it. We're frauding today, my friends. Okay. Okay. No accuracy drop. Hits the Ancient Power. No boost. Okay. Let's see how far we can get with Dunsparce. I don't really have a backup, but let's click it again. Show me the Act drop. Damn. Damn. Okay. So that did what, 10? Am I cooked after Sand Chip? I could just, that was a min roll. I'm just dead to Ancient Power. But yeah, massive Serene Grace value today. Alright, well, I'm dead to Ancient Power most of the time. Or actually, one roll, but with Sand, I'm always dead. So who do we want to go to here? AP. Sludge Bomb is dangerous for Doomius. It's paralyzed. No full paras. I don't get good para luck usually. It's not that high of a chance anyways. I could go Prinplup, try to hit an Aqua Cutter for the crit win, or the crit KO. It's potentially questionable. Thing is, if I go to Doomius, even after Leech Life, I'm just dead to Sludge Bomb. But if I go to Prinplup, I don't hit the KO, I'm dead as well. I don't want to sack anything yet if I can avoid it. Alright, Doomius. We're going to you. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. That is crazy. That worked out pretty damn well for me. Alright. We're hitting the Leech Life. So we'll heal back up, which is really nice. This has Sludge Bomb, so that's dangerous. We'll see. Doomius, back to full? Nope. Oh! Bang! Bang! Doomius gets it done. Good night. Whew. Alright. Demon down. Don't play with Doomius, alright? Let me get the Doomius level up. How am I think for Gibble at this point, it's just Prinplup hits the Aurora Beam through Sandvale. That's it. Because Dunsparce is too low. Who's up? Gibble, right? No, Shuckle. Yeah, because it's bug type. Okay. This is a W pickup. W pull here. So Shuckle has Toxic as the super effective move. Realistically, this is probably clicking. I don't care what this clicks. Fumes just auto wins this matchup. Okay, Fumes, Toxic. So this is gonna just click Curse again. So Toxic from this does nothing, obviously. Levitate, so Sand Tomb does nothing. That leaves Rollout, which is Accelerock, and Curse. Curse has how much PP? Curse has 3 PP, so it's got 1 more. If I want, I could click Psybeam. 10% chance to Confuse. I could also click Smokescreen and remove Rollout from the... Rollout does 3 damage. I don't know, we're clicking Psybeam. We're hitting a Confusion. Bang. Okay, another Curse. This is holding a Berry Juice, which is admittedly fairly annoying, but... Alright. Bagbot, why is it 3-2 reds all of a sudden? What happened? Okay. This will heal back to full once it gets the berry juice. Maybe I could have given this an orange berry. I don't know. I could... No, smoke screen... That was... Am I missing something? That was 6 damage? Am I missing something about rollout? Huh. Alright. Well. Psybeam one more time. How much damage is rollout gonna do? 6. Six damage there is interesting. Calc says you should be doing at most 4. So not sure what's going on there. Alright, well, in that case, I'm going to switch. Where do I want to go here? Probably Sandshrew, right? Yeah. And then Sandshrew will be Corsola, Water Pulse into Dumius. Yeah. Okay. Suarez was due. Weiser, damn. That's a good line. Alright. Okay, shout out to Grant for the nickname on this, by the way. That was an elite suggestion. Alright, Shuckle down? Shuckle down. Who's up? This is actually a nice level up. It's a nice level up. You learned Slash. What do you want? Anything? Metal Claw's not that helpful, but neither is Slash. You know what? I think we pass. Give up on Slash. Okay. Anything good for Fumes? No. Alright, Corsola. So, Corsola here. Going for Water Pulse. Right? Probably. Might Light Screen. Should be Water Pulse, though. Dumius! Alright, this is a questionable matchup, alright, guys? Very questionable. Okay, Light Screen. This is holding Rindo Berry. It has Solid Rock. It's got the Light Screen up. Mega Drain is going to do shockingly little damage here. But I got to get rid of the berries, so. This is, yeah, this is such a questionable matchup, alright? I'll admit. We have not procced our Oran Berry yet. There goes the Rindo. Rollout crit. Sometimes KOs here. Okay, Oran Berry. Dumius. Heal back up. This is questionable, guys. Alright. We could go again, at least. Can we go after that? I don't know. Crit KOs me at any point, by the way. Alright. I mean, like, technically, we have Shell Armor. Oh, baby! Oh, baby. Dumius has come to play. My friends, Dumius is here. He has arrived. This is crazy. That's 2 clutches. Alright. Who's the next victim? Gibble. This is crazy. Alright, Gibble. Going for Flamethrower. 100% of the time here. Because I see his KO. Alright, pretty simple, honestly. Prinplup is going to come in. If Prinplup hits through Sandvale, we win the matchup. If not, we lose the matchup. We lose our starter. So that's where we're at. All of Dumius' clutching up will have been for naught. Okay, if we were to get burned, it doesn't matter. We're using a special attack. Okay. Light screen wore off. There we go. That does matter, clearly. Okay. My friends, it's simple. We hit, we win. We miss, we lose Prinplup. My goat. Turtle this, turtle that. Turtle's not killing Gibble. Alright. Last up is the demon. Granidos. What's the move here? This is interesting. This could be any move, in theory. Besides Rock Polish, could be any of the attacks. Now, I could try to save Snubble by just not switching to Snubble. Can I go right to Sandshrew? I can't go right to Sandshrew, because I'm too slow. I need the Intim. So, Kesha, it's been fun. But I gotta get through this, so. Intim is huge for the Sandshrew matchup. Bang! 07. That right there is 0 defense IVs at play. Thank you. Thank you, Kesha. I appreciate you. You won't be forgotten. Alright. Not that it matters on this turn, but that is really funny. Alright. Oh, and the dig bug was fixed, clearly. Oh, you fool. Why would you do that? Most crits do kill me here, by the way. But we proc Quick Claw? We proc Quick Claw, baby. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Back to back. Good night, Roark. See ya. Alright, baby. W. Just how we drew it up. Loser. Alright. Bang. That feels good. That was a lot of fun. That's a fun fight. Like, you gotta risk stuff. You probably gotta consider sacking stuff. That's a Kaizo gym leader, alright. Alright, let's save up. Whole badge. Alright, what's the new cap? Yeah, he rock polished first turn. He rock polished. I said no. So the first, yeah, he KO'd Snubble because he saw KO against Prinplup. I switched in Snubble to take it. Sandshrew in. Didn't see any KOs. My Quick Claw procced. Obviously that didn't matter. I hit the dig and then it rock polished, and then I Quick Claw procced again for the win. Elite stuff. Gardenia cap is 28. That was so funny. Okay. There were multiple moves there that were quick that didn't really make a ton of sense. Bonsley clicking Brick Break twice with Stealth Rock and Boom on the table. Didn't see that coming. And then also Granidos clicking the Rock Polish. That one didn't matter as much because I would have still won if I just didn't get crit. But still really funny. That's a W. Good work, team. Okay. All right, so we now have Rock Smash on the table. Is there anything in like Orberg Gate or anything item wise? Don't let Connor Wong get hot. Don't let Connor Wong get hot. I gotta nickname a Pokemon Connor Wong at some point. Orberg Gate. Okay, so you get the Flash TM, and you get a big Pearl for using Rock Smash in Orberg Gate. Gotcha. Okay. Let's throw Granbull or Snubbull in the Death Box. Alright. Oh, and I gotta update the deaths. Alright. Let's let's update this as well. One badge, done. Alright, back to the Spotify. Okay. Before we continue, I want to head back to Jubilife and oh, actually, okay, so we got to make the chestnut trade. So I'll just head to the screen real quick. So our options realistically, I would say, are you have Goldeen on the table because we have other water types and the IVs are questionable. But Seaking, who I think we get this split, yeah, like pretty good to have. Versus Glameow, also some like fairly questionable IVs, attack, defense, speed, not super crazy. I think we get Pruggly, yeah, 28. So it's at the cap of this section. So I think we'd rather take the Pokemon who could be more valuable on our way to Gardenia than the Pokemon who might actually be more valuable against Gardenia. Because you see right there, like Pruggly is buffed, but I think we trade Pruggly. The other options, like my B-Barrel has really good IVs. Skitty is the best cat Pokemon that we got. I mean, we got all of them. Shinx, I'm never trading a Shinx. I mean, I would never, ever do my guy dirty like that. So we're going to trade Glameow for Chestnut. Okay. I want to say it's the first one. I think this is Chestnut. Yeah. All right. Cat, thank you very much, my friend. I don't remember any fights you really came to, but you definitely came to a few. Okay. So we're trading Cat for Chestnut. Chestnut's always a good Pokemon. You want Chestnut on your team. Additionally, from what I understand, if you go through Ravaged Path and you get to Route 204 North, you cannot get back to Orberg until after defeating Gardenia and going through Cycling Road. So if you don't make this trade now, it's going to be a while. And Chestnut's that guy. So we want Chestnut. Chestnut is in. Welcome to the team. All right, this is going to be a big pickup. I will take good care of Chestnut. Don't you worry. Slugma will be going on an adventure. All right. So let's take a look here. Chestnut, of course, coming with the Oranberry. So, yeah, perfect IVs. Was the nature fixed? It's quiet now, which I think is the fixed nature, if I'm not mistaken, but let me double check that. Yeah. Okay. W Chestnut. We got Dunsparce out front. Yeah. All right, so now we head back. Okay. Cutscene. All right. So we head back to Jubilife. See ya, Barry. See ya very soon. This is smart. Okay. So now we head back to the Candyman. Hold up. Let's see what the Candyman has to say now that we got our gym badge. The prodigal child returns. I know that look. That's the famous I got my first gym badge stare. I specialize in selling high-value commodities at fair market prices. You already got a gym badge? Ease up, big shot. I'm sold already. Welcome to the family, kiddo. You can come and shop here anytime. We're going to do great things together. All right, berry juice on the house. Okay. How many? And the Rage Candy Bar. So I think Rage Candy Bar, it's different in this game. I know that. So we got one berry juice, one Rage Candy Bar. Yeah. 100 HP in a pinch. Crazy. So that's if you fall below 50%, you get 100 HP back. Again, crazy. And you can buy a ton of rare candies now. And honey. That's actually really nice. How much money do I have? 174,000. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna buy... I don't want to buy... Yeah, I don't want to spend all my money right now. But this should be good for now. Okay. Alright, see you around, kiddo. Okay. Time to level up our Pokemon, and then we get a tag battle. Alright, we're gonna put back on Spotify here. Alright, so the next fight, the tag fight we have here in Jubilife, you're going up against level 16 Pokemon. So, like, we don't really have to go super high up on levels, I don't think. Route 204 North has a gauntlet. We're fighting level, like, 18s and 19s. Floaroma Meadow, we got level 18s. So, like, we probably don't want to go super high on levels. Just because I heard that EXP management in this split is kind of tough. So... Dunsparce, level 21 gets Endeavor. That's not that interesting. Prinplup at 21 gets Aerial Ace. Whoops. Sandshrew evolves into Sandslash at 22, so that's something to consider. We would get Rock Throw at 19, Gyro Ball at 21, and then Fury Swipes at 21. Nuzleaf, we know, doesn't get another Grass move until 19, so... I think level 19 is like a baseline, is probably the way we want to play it. I think we get the EXP share as a reward here, right? Slugma evolves into Macargo at 24. Coughing at 25. Okay. Okay. 1 second here. I'm thinking I think we'll go level like 20. I think we'll go 20. It's probably safe. Yeah. But rock throw. I'll take rock throw over metal claw. 100 accuracy, yeah. Razor leaf. So this is an interesting call here. um like self-destruct, ideally we're never clicking, but I cannot guarantee we never click it. Yeah. I mean, Mega Drain's 40 base power, so it's not really that good. Even though I'm a modest attacker. So I think it's Razor Leaf here for sure. Yeah. All right. Although Razor Leaf isn't, it doubles. I'm gonna take it over Mega Drain. Maybe a mistake. We'll see. Self-destruct. Again, it's a funny one, right? I feel like um I feel like I'm never clicking smokescreen realistically. Let's just keep it. Just in case. I don't want to ever have to click boom, but it's probably good to have just in case. All right, Slugma. So Slugma's currently at 14. So we got Fire Spin, which is boosted. Smog. Rock Throw, Recover. We get Rock Slide at 21. But for now, I don't think we get any new moves. Okay. Okay, who didn't get leveled up yet? You. Shinx is a really weird Pokemon because Shinx has some interesting delays. like you can delay to all the way to 36 for crunch. You can also delay until 30 to get Ice Fang and Fire Fang. Um like if you take Lux, like there's really no, yeah, unless you need Luxray, of course. So it's a really tough call, but I'm delaying Shinx for now. I know that. All right. All right, Love Disc. Gonna learn Lucky Chant. There's some value to Lucky Chant, I won't lie. This protects your team from critical hits for 5 turns. I'd rather have it over Flail, to be honest. Love Disc isn't much of an attacker, so I think this is the right call. Oh, we also get a Jubilife encounter as well, which is cool. Okay. So Bidoof evolves at 15, which is an Evo you want to take. There's no delay that's really worthwhile there, unless you want Dive earlier. That might be, you would take Dive, but you don't get Mud Shot. Like, I could see that being. I mean, I am modest, but like, I could see it. I could see it. It's your moveset right now. We'll get Stun Spore at 18, which has 90 accuracy. We'll teach that over Poison Powder. All right, Skitty. We'll get Copycat at 18. Ooh. I think we just take it over Sing because of 70 accuracy, right? All right, 16. You're not going to learn anything new yet. Okay. All right, last one. Then we'll go grab our Jubilife encounter. Oh, we're going to get Dive here. That's really nice. Goodbye, Peck. Okay. What's up, Lowry? Lowry, yesterday, I finally got to go watch Project Hail Mary. Cinema. That, oh my God, so fucking good. Also, I love Brandon Bass. There's been no more guaranteed make in NBA history than Brandon Bass from the top of the key. Brandon Bass from the top of the key, I never misses. Amaze, yeah. Dude, I had a smile on my face for a lot of the time. Tears streaming down my face sometimes. All the emotions. It was so ridiculously good. Again, cannot recommend it enough to anybody out there who has yet to see it. We're about to grab a Jubilife City encounter. He did. I love Ryan Gosling. I've said this before. He's my favorite actor. So Rocky hate Mark. Dude, that scene was so good. Where it was like, where Rocky was like, yeah, I've been with my mate for 186.3 years. Still not enough. Oh. Rocky's a real romantic. Rocky is like Rocky's such an awesome character. Yeah, Rocky really is. Here are the encounters we can get, by the way, from the grass. We already have coughing. We already had Meowth. So we got a couple dupes. Oh wait, let me throw this into the calc. Rocky would be such a... You want Rocky on your team. You want Rocky on your team, especially come playoff time. That's for sure. Let's just make sure I have like a good party here. All right. We're going Bidoof delay potentially. Okay. You know what? Let's do this. Okay, there we go. This is a team for an encounter. All right. Triple shy of the cycle. Let's go. First and third, 2 outs. Who's at the dish? Durbin. Durbin at the dish. All right. Let's see it, Durbin. Show me something, Caleb. All right. All right. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so this is basically like grass here, over here. Here we go. Everstone, baby. All right, take that. All right, encounter time. The reward for beating Roark. Who will it be? All right. Mime Jr. What do you got on your moveset here, Mime Jr.? This could be good. See when it evolves. One sec. All right, Mime Jr. Yeah. So when you take your lead, the pitcher can like throw back, and if you don't get back in time, you'll get tagged out. Durbin, buddy. Oh, ball 4. This evolves at 25. Okay. Zen Headbutt, Mimic, Magic Leaf, and Copycat. All right, 189 catch rate, so I might need to paralyze this. We'll see. Okay. You don't want to play ball? Durbin, buddy. That was brutal. That was brutal. I'm going to paralyze this. All right. Mime Jr. I don't know what the tech will be. It has some pretty fun moves. We'll see. What do we want to nickname this? Could this be Mba Mute? Luke Richard? Alright, come on. Get in the ball. 1, 2. You know, I want somebody who's going to be on the team. I want somebody who wants to be on the team. I'm Junior. Come on! What? What more do you want from me? Did I bring Nuzleaf? I did. Alright, Nuzleaf at least walls this. We're gonna speed up in 2 more tries. Buddy! Alright, speed up time. .189 catch rate. Paralyzed. Thank you. All right. Nickname for Mime Jr. We're gonna go with what do we want here? I'm gonna go with Mba Mute. Actually, isn't the... Hold on a second. Mba... Wait, here we go. Here we go. Ready? Mba... Mute. Luke Richard is in. I think I was going to name Sandshrew that, but then Grant was like, you should name it Shrewco 7. I was like, you're actually... just so right. No one's ever been more right in the history of being right. All right. Mba Mute is in. Any items down here? Oh, this is... I forgot this extends like a pretty good amount. There's a building back here. Anything in the building? Rent has gone down by 9. So, okay, there we go. Now, see, now we're getting to the good. The dialogue changes. I like this. I like this. There we go. I did see the quasi submission form. Like, I think it's tough, right? Because if you are like a random person, right, who makes a sheet, you probably don't do that, but because like it's like a very official type of sheet, like I get it, but I feel like most clauses can be like common sense. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It is objectively though so funny. All right. Let's check out Luke Richard's IVs. Damn. Damn. Rash nature. I gotta study up on my natures. Rash is plus special attack. And filter as well. This is kind of... I like this guy a lot. Evo level, once again, I think is 25. Yeah. This is some real tech, because watch this. So here we learn Mimic. Mimic is like Copycat, except it's like that move slot stays that move until you either switch out or the battle ends. And it's, yeah, specifically used by the foe. I can't imagine there's really much for, like, Zen Headbutt's a weird move to have on this, because, like, it's not a physical attacker in the slightest. You just have the flinch chance. I can't imagine that would actually be worth it. I guess, like, you could argue there's no reason for Copycat, but we're going to drop Zen Headbutt, which is funny, but there's no way that with the base stat difference and the plus special attack nature that this is better. And I'll keep the type coverage with Magical Leaf. Okay. I'm probably a little under leveled right now, but I prefer to start under leveled, and then if I need to start cooking, then I can start cooking. All right. All right. Host Mime Junior. Okay, upload save. Okay, Mime Junior in. All right, so it's tag battle time. That was for testing purposes. So it's Roark and then next fight. Okay, this, by the way, such a sick feature. Having the tag partner right here. Okay. So this is Galactic Venus, who has Drought Numal, Stunky, Execute with Chlorophyll and Life Orb, and then Wheezing, or sorry, Coughing. And then you have Luna with Follow Me Clefairy, Shuppet, Beldum, and Nosepass. I know this is, I mean, yeah, Prime and Bahamute was putting up 25 and 20 on a nightly basis. This is perfect. All right, so preparing for tag battles is going to be kind of tricky because there's so many branching paths and there's so many tag battles. But we'll do our best. We'll do our best. Hell yeah. All right. How do we want to... So we know Sun's going to go up. This thing has Boom with Risky AI. Clefairy could click Follow Me. It could also click Light Screen, Protect. So this is just a really interesting fight. I mean, Prinplups probably a pretty good lead. You just can take out Numal right away, even in the sun, which is nice. And also that's nice because we're using a physical attack. So if Clefairy, I'm faster, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But if this clicks Follow Me and this goes Boom, like that's just a tough one, man. Quite frankly, it's just a tough one. Because like I don't know what else I could really do. Dig doesn't. I mean, what should I do? I'm faster. Oh, right, it's the follow. Yeah, it's the Follow Me part of it. I could just go level 20 on Sandshrew as well, which would be. I mean, it's not. It's technically the same level of safety, right? Okay. Okay. No, they don't make them like Luke Richard and Bahamute anymore. These guys, you know, they're too soft to play on the same court. He's bullying them off the court, 100%, without question. Do these guys all have Boom? They do. They all have Boom. I see the strat. Like, you think Porzingis could play in Luke Richard and Bahamute's NBA? I don't think so. Totally different league. Okay, so the Clefairy with Follow Me is annoying because anytime it clicks it, AI could go Boom. But like all the other Pokemon that come out behind Clefairy are also kind of questionable. So, Slugma Fire Spin's going to be disgusting here, I think. All right, I'm gonna level up. Everybody who comes to this fight's gonna go to 20. You'll come to this fight. Wait, did they really? That's a shit. Hold on a second. So you're telling me in the same time span, they're gonna make it so that half court shots and beyond don't count as a field goal attempt unless you make it, but also now throwing it off the backboard is in a pass. What are we doing? This league's all over the place right now. Sorry, there we go. This league's all over the place. Also, all the like anti-tanking stuff they're trying to do, not really a fan of much of it at all, to be honest. All right, Munchlax could KO Numel low key. Okay. Tag battle discussion here. Get a missed field goal and the scorer gets a rebound. Hold up, wait. Big for stat padding if you have 9 rebounds in the fourth quarter. Other than that, it's an L. Munchlax is going to attack Numel here because it sees KO. That's actually big. When did they make that? I mean, they must have made it before the season, right? That's a crazy little thing. Da 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 da. I think this is the team that I'm going to go with. Of course. You can only complain about it if you're the Lakers coach. Oh my god. Yeah, the South Valley Oop to pad stats. You're on the fast break, get a quick 3 rebounds, up the average. JJ Redick complaining about it. Calm down, JJ, all right? You know what Joe Mazzulla would say? Joe Mazzulla would be like, who cares? I love Joe Mazzulla. He gives good quotes. JJ Redick, not so much. I feel like JJ Redick's press conferences are very, like, they're just kind of off-putting. I don't know. I feel like, and not that I like watch every Lakers press conference, so granted, I'm only seeing clips, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of his answers to things are just like weird, if that makes sense. I don't know. All right. All right, so I want you. I want you. 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 You and you. All right, so if at any point they go boom, like tough one, you know, I'm going to level all these guys up to level 20. Okay. Any items? I think Quick Claw would probably go on Rhyhorn. Or actually Slugma. No other items, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not going to give any berries out. Picking up some shiesty stuff in Null? Hell yeah. When was the last time you were live? I think you were live a few days ago. And I caught you on mobile for a little bit when I was on the train. Beat Flannery on the weekend? Hell yeah. Let's go. I feel like I've been able to catch you a couple times when I'm on the train, except like I cannot chat on the train because like the internet goes in and out. So I'll see like every like third turn of a fight sometimes. But I'm trying to catch people more on the train in the morning because you know you got the Aussies going live in the morning. Like I gotta show up. It's the only time they're live is like right when I wake up. So I gotta hit the opportunity. All right. Do I want to like pre-sleep and do all that nonsense? Do I want to pre-sleep for this real quick? I could see it. I could see it. Let's do it. All right, so I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna export the save. I'm gonna create a backup save. What I've heard is that the Lua script works now and shouldn't cause any issues as long as you're in your PC box when you use it. So first I'm gonna do this. Okay. So we go here. We're in here. All right. Bedtime. I heard something. All right, that actually worked. All right, hopefully it didn't like break my game. But it worked. Pre-sleep is in. Hell yeah, brother. Now, public transportation is the best. I heard about the White House TikTok. The White House TikTok is so bad in so many ways. Every way, maybe. The Red Sox lost. Well, so much for that. Okay. Just want to make sure everybody's updated to 20 in the calc real quick. This is going to be a ball hard heavy fight. It's going to be a lot of just sort of making reads, making plays, reading the defense, jumping passing lanes, all that good stuff. Mystery Man. Now. Professor Rowan, you must comply. Hand over all your research findings for free, naturally. Failure to comply will result in a painful time for your assistant. I got you, buddy. Rowan, I got you. All right, you're my guy. Yeah, tell him. You tell him, Professor. All right. We got one day of proper baseball this year. It was a good run. All right. Galactic Venus and Galactic Luna. Clefairy and Numel. All right, there's not really much of a plan beyond just like making plays, you know? Sun up. Okay. Let's lock. Aqua Cutter on Numel. Okay, no follow me, so Numel goes bye-bye. No boom. Fundamentals type shit. Hell yeah. All right, one down. So Munchlax is going to click return. Fine by me. The return was going to be going into Numel because it saw KO. Instead, it's obviously now going to go into Clefairy. Okay. Berry Juice proc, I think, right? Yeah. 4 passes before we shoot. I know that's right. All right. Who's coming in? Execute. That makes sense. So I got to switch here. I mean, low key doesn't really have much for me. So Munchlax is going to be attacking Clefairy here because it sees KO. Clefairy just clicked light screen. I could see it clicking protect or follow me. What do I want to do with Prinplup? Again, Execute could go Boom. Otherwise, if it's attacking, it would be Mega Drain. Let us switch to Slugma. I think Slugma's a really good switch here. Sleep Powder wouldn't do anything also if that's what it wants to click. All right, debut time for Chestnut. It's crazy how much damage Fire Spin does, even in... That's funny, actually. I just realized that as I was switching in. It's actually crazy how much damage Fire Spin does, even with Light Screen. Okay. That's annoying. That's annoying. Okay. We're Fire Spin and Execute. Okay, fine. I think this KO's Clefairy. Sure. Beautiful. Bang. All right. So we got 2 down, 1 on each side. Switch in here. I'm going to guess Nose Pass. But I don't know. It's 50-50 to look at either of my Pokemon. Or either the Pokemon on this side. There we go. Okay. So I actually could stay in here. Rock Tomb doesn't do that much to me. But it's probably a little bit safer to switch out. Yo, Pinky J. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Make way for Pinky J. Hell yeah. Guys, go follow Pinky if you're not already. Guys, go follow Pinky if you're not already. Pinky, what were you up to? I think, if I'm not mistaken, you had been playing Sippy Cup Sapphire. But I could be wrong. Hell yeah. Killer run. Let's go. Yeah, we're locked in. Galactic Double right now. By the way, for those who don't know, Sippy Cup Sapphire, developed by Pinky J98. Hell yeah, glad to hear you're on a heater run. Yeah, defeated Roark a little bit ago. We're in the middle of the Galactic Double in Jubilife. Trying to figure out what to do. Nose Pass is about to click Rock Tomb. Execute, probably going to click Sleep Powder. I think I'm going to stay in and just go for the Fire move. Probably. But I might want to switch. If Execute's going to attack me, it's Confusion, actually, which is good. But, let's go Dunsparce. I'm enjoying it a lot, yeah. I mean, I haven't played a ton yet, but also, this is my childhood game, so I'm going to have fun pretty much no matter what. Okay, went for the Confusion into Munchlax, all right. Safeguard. That's fine. All right. Who are we attacking here? Probably Execute with Poison Jab. Beautiful. Bang! Gen 4 was also my childhood. Hell yeah. I mean, it's just always going to be my favorite. All right. All right. I see you, Execute. Thank you so much. Thank you again for the raid. Enjoy dinner. I hope I get 100 crits too. And guys, again, if you're not already, go give Pinky a follow. I'd really appreciate it. All right, let's take out Execute here. Hold. Okay. That works out. All right. Execute down. Munchlax down. All right. Low-key, Dree was one of my few Pokemon who could actually take that, so that works out for me. All right. Poison Jab. This is not going to do much. A little poison action. All right. In the sun. I think we live it. Yeah, we do. All right. Okay. Crisis averted. Stunky. All right, so 50-50 Flamethrower or Feint Attack there. Nose Pass Rock Tomb or Fire Punch. I think we gotta go to Rhyhorn here. Yeah. Alright, Turtwig. Is Turtwig gonna take out Nosepass? No, I don't think so. Oh. Turtwig down? Oh, that hurts. Okay. Sure. That's fine. I was already super slow. Dig's gonna probably KO the Stunky here. So I think we're in a good spot. Perfect. Keep doing that. Although, that's probably not gonna be good for Piplup. Alright. If we get burned, it's annoying. Oh no, I'm pre-slept. I'm still sleeping. Alright, beautiful. Okay. Piplup hitting the return. And down goes Stunky. Alright. Stunky does have Aftermath. I was also holding a Focus Sash, so actually I would not have KO'd it there. It's fine. Alright, so it's just coughing on that side. Okay. It's only coughing. I'm going to stay in for this turn. I'm going to Rock Throw the coughing. We want to get coughing out of here. That's the new goal. Oh, double protect from the Nosepass. Okay. Attacks Piplup. Return into coughing, right? Okay. That's solid damage. Hit the Rock Throw. Okay. Once we get this coughing off the field, we should be fine. I'm worried about Boom here, which is why I'm going for the attack. Okay, perfect. Live it. Bang. All right, we got it. And we finished the job. Beautiful. All right, so that right there was the whoever offense. We kept attacking Galactic Venus's side, so now we're just left with Luna. Can I stay in here? I can. W indeed. Okay. Sure. Is that to Piplup? Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. Down goes Nosepass. 2 left. The Pokemon remaining are Beldum and Shuppet. This is a tag battle. So that right there, that Piplup is Dawn's Piplup, not mine. My Piplup is alive and well. I gotta fix my face cam. 1 second. Like if you come in the middle of a fight, then I understand. You don't always know where you are. No, I've had that happen to me before too. All right, the incoming move here is Iron Head from Beldum. This is back to Chestnut. I could also go to like Sandshrew if I wanted to split EXP further, but let's go Chestnut. Monferno's actually probably just gonna handle this for us. Bang. Okay. And last Pokemon up is Shuppet, who has nothing for Nuzleaf. Is Destiny Bond... Okay. So I'm faster than this, so if I want to click Absorb into it next turn, then that will be fine. It's not going to click Destiny Bond. Oh, baby. Big Monferno clutch. Alright. Tag battle down, baby. Okay. You leave us no option. We will retreat for now. We shall do so because Team Galactic is benevolent to all. Sure. Okay. So we are now heading north to Floaroma. There's a gauntlet upcoming once we get through Ravaged Path. A gauntlet is when once you start the first fight, or once you enter the gauntlet, you cannot go back to the Pokemon Center. You can't leave that area until you've completed all of the fights. So we got to bring the same team of 6 to, I believe, 3 fights in a row. You can heal between the fights, but theoretically, you cannot get back to a Pokemon Center in most cases. That's how a gauntlet works. All right, fashion case is ours. Good reward. All right. Beautiful. Actually, I'm going to save up before I forget. That was a fun fight. I think that's probably going to be how I play most of the tag battles, is I am going to just kind of bring Pokemon who I think work, make reads, make plays. You know how it is. Okay. We're going to go back to Spotify. All right. So that's the calc screen. So, yes, there are 3 fights here. Yes. So we have Bugcatcher Brandon. Sorry, twins Liv and Liz in a double battle. Bugcatcher Brandon in a single, and Aroma Lady Taylor also in a single. So we got some pretty good trainers on the board. Let's see how we match up. All right, so again, this is a double battle right here. Do you think I'll have... Oh, I will lose at some point. Right now, the world's record is from Nakalai, who is... I want to say he was in Maylene Split. That's the furthest anybody's gotten. I'm assuming his run's still alive, but I don't know for sure. He was live earlier, so hard to say 100%. But what's up, Optic? This is not the Top Gear theme, no. This is Jessica by the Allman Brothers Band. But Top Gear theme is elite. Oh, wait. This is. Yeah, it is. Okay, it is. It is. This is used for Top Gear. Okay. So, yes, the answer is yes. That's hilarious. Well, I just learned that. Optic, how are you doing today? Yeah, so Nakalai, yeah, I think he's in Salacion, maybe. So yeah, I think it's the American version. Sounds a bit more country. Maybe, yeah. It's a good song. I like it a lot. All right. Nah, PK's been going well today. Honestly, Roark kind of like helped me out a lot. The Bonsly had 2 chances, 2 turns on the field, and clicked Brick Break both times with, mind you, Stealth Rock with priority, Self-Destruct, and Rollout, which is basically just Accelerock on the table. And then he clicked Rock Polish with Cranidos against Sandshrew, despite being slower. Sorry, despite being faster. I also got double Quick Claw proc with Sandshrew in that matchup, which is really funny. All right, so To reiterate, once we go past, once we start this gauntlet, we cannot turn back. We can't turn back until we get through Cycling Road. Then you can get back to Orberg in this area of the game. I'm trying to think. I think there are 2 items. Oh yeah. Wait. Okay. So yeah, there are 2 items in Orberg Gate that require Rock Smash. Also 2 items in Ravaged Path. So I got to teach somebody Rock Smash. Who do I want to actually teach Rock Smash to? Yeah, no, I couldn't believe I couldn't believe what happened in that fight, Optic. All right, so 40 base power, 50% chance to decrease the target's defense stat by 1 stage. I don't know exactly who can learn Rock Smash. Obviously, there's a giant list here, but let's see. Like, who actually has room on the moves on the learn set? Because there's no move deleter for a while, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I guess kind of Rhyhorn. But, like, we're going to obviously want to teach. Let's see. At 25, we get Stomp. The evolution level is until 42. Yeah, my Skitty is... I've heard Skitty pops off in this split. I'm not sure exactly when to evolve it, but... Alright, I'm seeing if anybody on Discord knows where the deleter is. Replaces post office. Oh, okay. Hyper Voice is quite a potent move. What level do we get Hyper Voice? 25. I like that. I like that. That's the thing is, like, you have to basically keep this as Skitty for a little bit to make sure you actually get moves. Hyper. Okay, we might be. Yeah, you are cooking with that. Okay, I'm gonna check something real quick here before I continue. So, I've heard that the move deleter replaced the post office, which I think is in here. I know it is, right? All right, let's see. Okay. I don't think there are any items here, but... Oh, Piplup Mask is in. All right. Um... Okay. Interesting. Um... Alright, so I think that might be Salacion Town. I think Salacion Town is where the move deleter is. Um... Yes, I like teaching Rock Smash is like a genuine. Although I think you need somebody needs to have it, right? pretty sure somebody needs to have it. But let me check. Yeah. Okay. So not only does somebody have to have it, that somebody has to come to the gauntlet. Okay. All right. Let's head back here. So there are some items that we can get with Rock Smash, so we'll go and grab those before starting the gauntlet. So, Shroomish Pachirisu leads. Pachirisu has Follow Me and Thundershock. Shroomish has Spore, Mega Drain, Rain Smash, Rain Dance with the Damp Rock. So it wants to set up Rain, then you get Swift Swim, Poliwag, and Dry Skin Krogunk in the back. Realistically, you want to get rid of the Pachirisu, but that's tough to do because Shroomish, of course, has the grass moves. And Pachirisu is really fast. None of these do any damage to Pachirisu. This is a tough little fight, especially to start off the gauntlet. Sorry, I'm adding more songs to the queue. I mean, realistically, that's the most important thing I can do right now. Okay, so yeah, this Pachirisu is gonna be a pain for me. Shroomish. So the tag strategy flag. Gotcha. So basically, it just makes it so like if it seems like a smart thing to do in a tag battle, it will do it. Yeah, sack someone else's pip up. Yeah. It's actually interesting that these have tag strategy. I guess it makes sense because it's a double battle, but um, so I guess what double battles would have that on. I mean, this is probably going to set up rain, right? I think we got to go with Dunsparce in one of the two spots here. What I'm concerned about is that if I KO the Shroomish, then Krogunk comes in, and with Krogunk has Focus Punch, which is demonic. In part because with Focus Punch, if this says Follow Me, it could follow me, and then Krogunk gets Focus Punches off, which is scary. Yeah, I'm gonna lead with Dunsparce. Then maybe Nuzleaf, because we can't get Spored. Can Leech Life this. I feel like that's pretty good. This could Rock Smash, which could get annoying. I definitely need backups. Um, but I think that's a good start. Like Butterfree's obviously really good. Butterfree's really good for this fight once Pachirisu's gone. So I think, but then again, we also have to consider the fact that there are 2 fights after this, so we can't plan 100% just for this fight. Coughing's probably really good. Probably want to bring like a Prinplup, especially with the potential for rain. Um, no ground type on this team, but we'll see. Okay, so let's just put these guys on the team for now at level 20 across the board. Again, we might also push to like 21, but we'll start there. All right, route to this is twins. Live, Liz, double. Okay. Bug, catcher, Brandon. So Brandon leads with Spinarak. Now, this is a good opportunity. So Spinarak here has Toxic Spikes as one of its moves. Toxic Spikes, as with all hazards, has +1 priority. Additionally, I don't think Poison Fang. Poison Fang's been buffed. Pursuit has been buffed. Not Bug Bite though. So this is probably gonna get off of Toxic Spikes before Slugma can Fire Spin it, but it's realistically what we're doing for this, right? Maybe Rhyhorn if it comes, but okay, so that's one option. After seeing, you have to be up a level. You have to be okay, or level 21 Rhyhorn Rock Throw after seeing Bug Bite / Toxic Spikes. Okay, Slugma on this team would bait. Let's see, Ladybug has Rollout. Corphish has Aqua Jet. It would be Corphish coming in. Assuming Slugma Path. So Corphish coming in, Aqua Jet, D-Dance is really scary. Let's see. Very scary because of D-Dance and Knockoff. This is a really scary mon. This is just Dunsparce. Because this could Dragon Dance and I would still be fine. Secret Power in presumably just normal terrain. I think is Paralysis Chance, right? Yeah. It's like I actually really like this option. Any fighting moves? No, so this becomes phase 2. So who would be the okay, so what are the like big moves that we could see? Aerial Ace, Dig, Psybeam. So I think this ends up being Ladybug. Ladybug, Aerial Ace, Team Order, over Nick. Okay. That would actually be incredible. Okay. Mach Punch could be on the table potentially, but Secret Power has a really good range. Alternatively, just go back to Slugma for Rock Throw. Okay. This point you just have Nincada. I think it'd be Nincada regardless. And immediately Actually, okay, so let's see. If I have Dunsparce on the field, like, stick with whoever is on the field, or go to Prinplup. And last mon here is Venonat. I mean, ideally, it's probably, yeah. Slugma, it's really good, but Supersonic Confusion could get annoying. Could go first. Okay, so Coughing and Nuzleaf are inconsequential for this fight. And then last up, we have Aroma Lady Taylor. Gonna hang my sombrero. All right, Dunsparce lead, outspeed Oko with secret power. Note spikes could come into play. Dunsparce is going to be phase 2. Actually, Sunny Day. No, okay, beautiful. Another note, no Sunny Day in this instance, which is huge. Amarillo. Okay, so most powerful moves we'll see. Let's see, Magical Leaf, Hidden Power Fire. Mega Drain, Bounce. Okay, so it's going to be Cherubi and Bellsprout tie for highest damage. Magical Leaf and Poison Jab. Team order goes to Cherubi. Okay. Dunsparce at level 21 has a good range to Oko with Poison Jab. Otherwise, we're probably seeing Sunny Day. I'm just realizing, by the way, we did not get the EXP share, so I'm not sure if we get it in this game, to be honest. Yeah. Piney Tennis. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, EXP shares Eterna City. Gotcha. All right. If Sun is up, then this is faster than me. Thank you. I like it. I think it's a fun one. It's like fun and it's not. It's like quick. You know what I mean? Which I think is good. Acid. Ooh, okay. Slugma. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Slugma is pretty good. Slugma and Dunsparce are best. Okay. Dunsparce, Slugma have to carry. So, okay, based on looking through all three fights, I would say pretty definitively Dunsparce, Slugma are the most important ones. To go back to the second fight, Butterfree has some viability, but like Coughing and Nuzleaf don't do anything in the second fight at all. Coughing potentially does some stuff in this last fight. I think it's good to have. So Nuzleaf is sort of the Mon who's like on the outside looking in if I wanted to make a switch. But Nuzleaf is really important to have, I feel like, for this first fight. So I think we should be able to get through with this team of 6. The only Pokemon I'm a little worried about leaving back is Rhyhorn. Maybe Bidoof if I wasn't delaying it at all. Could be pretty good. But we shall see. But let's run that. Let's just run that 6. Actually, you know what? Let's go back to the first fight and sort of plan it out a little bit more. So, turn 1, Shroomish and Pachirisu versus... Who do I want to lead with? I think I want to lead with Dunsparce and Nuzleaf, right? Nuzleaf pre-slept. Again. We're going after Pachirisu. We're not going to get slept. We're probably going to see Rain Dance go up. Now, the awkward thing is I think both Mons are going to bait in Krogunk. Yeah, Krogunk is coming in against either option. I've been there before. I'll try again. Secret Power in the rain. Guess it would be Water Pulse, but attack lowered by 1 stage. Which is pretty good. Okay. Because of Focus Punch, I need to hit Krogunk. Secret Power with Dunsparce. Nuzleaf out into Butterfree. Because Butterfree cooks... Yeah. And then this would be Dunsparce out for Coughing. Try to take out Krogunk with Butterfree. Poliwag. This would be to get Nuzleaf back in. Could also come in to take a hit or 2. All right. Okay, this should work. And then one of these Mons needs to learn Rock Smash is another thing. Okay, you're in. You're in. And you are in. Midnight train to Georgia. Is there anything more in the Pokemon Center or Pokemon Mart now? Okay. Who can learn Rock Smash? Okay. A few months here. Learn it. So Dunsparce's moves are all really good. I get value out of all of them. This is a tough call. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But like poison, yeah. Like poison jab's actually important within this gauntlet, which is tough. Um um 1 second here. Like I could teach it over boom if I say like I'm just never actually gonna click boom on this. Um We also get explosion at 31, so unless we're clicking self-destruct this split, that's on the table later. Um, but yeah, the defense drop is genuinely kind of nice. But like, I'm not getting rid of dig or secret power. I don't think. Unless I don't want dig on this, but I feel like it's a pretty helpful move to have. Poison jab also might be good for Gardenia. I'm gonna draw. You know what? We're gonna teach it to Dumius. We're gonna go Dumius here. So yeah, you don't get to the move deleter until you get all the way to Salacion. I'm pretty sure. Okay. The only move, yeah, because like realistically, even if let's assume we go all the way up on Nuzleaf's learn set here, right? Like Night Slash over Absorb, maybe. Leaf Blade over Razor Leaf. Like, it's just a question of would we keep Leech Life or teach Extra Sensory pretty much. So I'm going to do this. Okay. Yeah. All right. Confirmed. Salacion is where it is. All right. Let's go grab the items from here. All right. Okay. Okay, TM70 flash. And then Big Pearl. Bang. That's fun. Okay. Let's go grab the items here, and then we're going to go pre-sleep, and then we'll go fight everybody. All right, and then you get that item when we come back. Okay. Team pre 204 gauntlet. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Let's grab Quick Claw, throw it on somebody. Probably Nuzleaf in this case, actually. I meant to sell the Big Pearl, but we'll just do that next time we're at a Pokemon Center. All right. Let's run up the gauntlet, baby. It's probably going to proc an encounter that left to run from. Yep. Alright, Spinnerack, obviously we're going to pass on that. A demon. Spinnerack is a demon. There's a demon Spinnerack in this gauntlet. Oh, we got the Sandshrew dupe. Wait, no, I don't. What am I saying? Sandshrew's not even in the Rock Smash table. That was a regular encounter. Also, I definitely said the Sandshrew dupe. All right, Water Pulse. All right, so once we cross this ledge, the gauntlet begins. No going back. Okay. Got the right 6. Yep. All right. Yeah, I did. Before, yeah. It was. I think there were ads. There was. It was Rock Tomb, right? Yeah. All right, here are the twins. All right, all my mons here are level 20. Yo, what's up, Jomi? How we doing? Should I go to 21? Probably, but I've heard EXP management in the split is really tricky, so if I can save any EXP points here or there, I will take it. Nuzlocke Enjoyer, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Just starting the gauntlet of Route 204 North. W name indeed. Locked in on messing with Sentry's learn set. I've heard Centric delay is becoming more popular. All right, we're going after Pachirisu. It has berry juice, by the way. We're going to click Secret Power, see if we can proc a little Para. And then with Nuzleaf, we are clicking Leech Life. Seems like a no-brainer. Gotcha. What's the, like, what are the moves you can delay for? Okay. Hit the accuracy drop. It's going to proc berry juice. Okay. Pachirisu, and then what are you going to... I'm assuming this is going to be Rain Dance from the Shroomish here. Oh. That's a demon click. That's a demon click. We're still going after Pachirisu. Quick Claw, baby, let's go. 19, you get Slam. 120 base power. Stab, and you get Adaptability. Okay, yeah. That does sound like a no-brainer. I'm assuming that, I think I've seen that, like, Furt's pretty darn good in the early game. But if you can get through without it, it's a definitely no-brainer. Alright, Demon down. Rock Smash again. Okay, so obviously we have to switch out Dunsparce here. Okay. What's Krogunk gonna click here, realistically? Oh, this is annoying, because this is now 50-50. What's my HP level? 26. This is 50-50 Focus Punch. I mean, I have the Mons to make the switches. So we'll do that. Okay. Damn. Furret? LeBron? Furt's LeBron and PK. You heard it here first, folks. Alright, Vacuum Wave, perfect. So they actually go for the Vacuum Wave. That's nice. And there's the Rain Dance. Yep. Oh, I had light screen clicked in the calc. That may have mattered. Okay. Gust into Krogunk. And then... Or actually... yeah. And then Psybeam. Also into Krogunk. Or I could actually flip it around, go... Well, now this could... No, it's not going to click Spore this turn. Alright, let's swap this. Let's swap this. Let's go Gust here, Psybeam here. This way we can take out both Pokemon next turn, and then it just ends up in a 2v1 versus the Poliwag. Perfect. Okay. Rock Smash, fine. Yeah, the Shroomish is not that bad when you can pre-sleep, because you could just take away any opportunity it has to put you to sleep, so... There's the Pyapa Berry, but it's still going to do really good damage. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. And now we're going to take out both mods this turn. Okay. Goodbye, Shroomish. Krogunk is just only going to be able to do minimal damage. Nice crit. Didn't need it, but we'll take it. Good work, Bugford. Poison Sting. That's fairly decent damage, I guess. Alright, we're down to just Poliwag. Honestly, this is the fight I'm most worried about, I think, in this section, so the fact that it's gone this smoothly is really nice. Poliwag does have Swift Swim and the Mystic Water. So, like, we are actually kind of in danger here with Surf being on the table. Sneakily Butterfree. How much HP do you have? 28? No, you're dead to a crit. Let's go... You. And let's go... You. I forgot to switch back from the numbers. It's all good. Okay, there's the surf. You take that. 15. Beautiful. Okay. Lovely. Yo, Berto, what's going on? How are we doing today, goat? All right, Piplup or Poliwag, faster than both my Pokemon, of course. We should take it out this turn. Okay. Sneaking in a lurk from work. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Appreciate you. There's nothing like a good Twitch stream at work. Is this actually going to KO now that the partner's gone? It is. And we maintain pre-sleep on Aqua Armor. Nice. All right. Fight 1 to 3 in the gauntlet down. I know you've been playing PK, Berta. How have you been enjoying it? If you get a, if you're not lurking just yet. Hell yeah, Jomi. A little slow today. Nice to be able to hang with the homies. Hell yeah. So much fun. Keeps me humbled. That's for sure. That's for certain. Yeah, I'm having fun with it too. So I've you know, I haven't played too much yet. Still plenty of time before we even get into Mars here, but played me last night in a back-to-back I wasn't expecting. Damn. Where was the back-to-back? I probably should have stocked up on these a little bit more. But I think we'll be fine to get through this. My tears fell like rain. All right. So this is now Bugcatcher Brandon. Oh, right. All right, so we're leading with you. Whoops. And Corfish, we go Dunsparce. And then Ladybug. We might be able to stay with Dunsparce. We might go back to Slugma with Rock Throw. Nincada. We got options for Nincada for sure. Venonat. Yeah, we should be good. Quick Claw will go to, I think, Chestnut. Right before we turn, I gotcha. All right, well, I'll be on the lookout. I will be on the lookout for sure. Actually, you know what? I want to make sure I get through the grass. Nope. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we should be fine. All right. Bug Catcher Brandon. Show off your bug Pokemon, Brandon. Let's do it. All right. Spinarak. So, Spinarak, you're going to notice here as Toxic Spikes, which is priority in this game. I'm slower anyways, but all right. Okay, they're the Toxic Spikes. That's honestly not bad. There are some Pokemon later in this fight who have Sleep Powder. I guess there's just one. So to remove that from possibilities is nice. Potentially. All right, level up to 21. Chestnut's gaining boosted EXP points, of course, because it was traded for. Oh. Rock Slide. I mean, yeah, probably want this, right? Yeah. There are a lot of tag battles, and maybe because of that reason, Rock Throw could be valuable, but I think Rock Slide's the way to go. here comes the Corefish. So Corefish here. Almost certainly gonna D-Dance. I gotta switch immediately. I gotta switch as soon as I can. Alright, we're going to Dunsparce, baby. Okay. That's regular poison. Oh, went Aqua Jet. Okay. That's pretty good for me. Regular poison, not that bad. We took 9 damage there, I think. We're faster. It's going to D-Dance here. Okay. I am going to have to switch here, I think, now. That's not ideal. But... so I'm dead to... yeah. I think I'm dead to, like, high roll Aqua Jet and just another move. Ooh. Low-key in trouble. Everything's kind of in trouble here. I mean, I think we're just going to have to risk the crit with Dunsparce, to be honest. I don't think I took into account poison damage. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on a second. You're just at +1 actually, not +2. So I take that back. We're not that. It's not that dire. There's an outside chance that this clicks Dragon Dance again. Again, I'm cooked by crit, but I think it could click D-Dance. Okay. Don't you dare do it. Okay. We're good. Little scary there. But if I switched and it clicked D-Dance, I would have been like severely punished, so. But that's fine. Dunsparce has done the job that was required. All right, Ladybug. Mach Punch here, I'd imagine. This is just going to be back to Slugma. Okay, there's the Mach Punch. And we're going to fire off. Honestly, we could fire off either attack here. Let's go for Fire Spin. Just because. Alright, Ladybug down. Next mon incoming is going to be Nincada. Has a super effective move, whereas Venonat does not. So... alright, we know this is going to be clicking Dig here. So we can go into Butterfree. Butterfree will then outspeed and KO with Gust. Alright, Bugford's been putting in good work. I've liked the work that Bugford's put in. This was the Honey Tree encounter from Valor Lakefront. Really good pickup. Very glad that I ended up being able to get this. Obviously helps when you have incredible IVs, but... alright, Venonat last up. We're going to click Gust here. It's probably going to Sleep Powder, but we're in such good shape in this matchup that it really doesn't even matter. Okay, Oranberry proc. But even if this hits Sleep Powder, we're fine. Oh, Supersonic. Actually a little more annoying, potentially. I'm going to try to hit through here. Bugford for the win. Tough one. Sleep Powder? Yeah. Loki could have switched there and switched back. But... it's a speed tie for Prinplup, if I'm interested in that. Incoming move is Bug Bite. I'd at least like to not be confused. So let's go to Coughing. Let's go to... okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Coughing on Bug Bite. Okay. Interesting click there. Not dead to crit, but that was an interesting click. Now I know this is Psybeam. We're going to go Aqua Armor. This is a speed tie, but if I win the speed tie, I'm in good shape. Damn. Okay. That's nice. We lose the speed tie, but it can't put me to sleep yet. Okay, show me the crit or the high roll. All right. I'm going for it here. Speed tie for the win. Speed tie for the win, baby. Let's go. Aqua Armor gets it done. Okay. Beautiful. 2 down of 3. All right, so before I proceed, I want to make sure to heal everybody up. Oh, we don't have Awakenings yet. That's actually annoying for Butterfree. I'd have to burn my 1 full heal. Or just wait for it to wake up. Honestly, I don't even have it coming into this next fight, but it probably, like, definitely can. Can definitely work against Oddish. I guess it's kind of an awkward matchup. All right, so we are going to level up Dree to 21. I don't see Endeavor on this. You are the lead. Okay. Anybody else need to be a higher level here? I don't think so. Obviously, already Slugma leveled up. I don't want to burn the full heal. I'm being stingy, but I really don't want to burn the full heal. And I shouldn't need to. Shabop, shabop, my baby. All right. One moment. Okay. So make sure we have Dunsparce leading. Yes, we do. I'll save up real quick. All right. Last fight of the gauntlet. Aroma Lady Taylor. What kind of person are you to be drawn here by the scent of flowers? I don't know, man. All right. Adieu. Demon Dunsparce says, see ya. This thing is so good. I'm all in on Dunsparce. Okay, Cherubi. This was expected. Poison Jab, 87.5% chance to OHKO. If it doesn't, we'll probably see Sunny Day. But it does, because Dree is the GOAT. Alright, next victim. Bellsprout, Oddish. Didn't see that one coming as much. I mean, honestly... Okay, so the Bellsprout is an annoying Pokemon, and it's worth considering that we might we might want Dunsparce for it. And so because of that, I think the switch here, given the fact that Sunny Day is probably going to go up, is worthwhile. I do not want to get put to sleep. That would be a concern. I think we're going to go Butterfree here. I think this is going to be our Butterfree matchup. We can't get Sleep Powdered. We have to wake up. This is going to be clicking Acid. Acid is unfortunately a move that can drop your special defense, but it's only a 10% chance to do so. And once we wake up, we should be fine. We could also go to Coughing at some point, but let's start with Bugfree. Let's keep Tree healthy. Bellsprout's a tough matchup, so I want to make sure that I'm in as good shape as possible for it. I guess Slugma's also pretty good for it, but this is a good Bugford matchup. All right, Bugford. This is not pre-sleep. This is regular old sleep, so I don't know when I'm going to wake up. But the most this can do is probably going to set up Sunny Day here. Yep. Which is annoying, but we are prepared for it. So we have that, and then once we wake up, we can two-shot with Gust. Okay, so this must be... Oh, with Chlorophyll, it's a speed tie. Or no, sorry, with Chlorophyll, it is faster than me. All right, Bugford. I think it's time. Okay. Again, we have backup matchups. It's not like we're in desperation mode, but obviously I'd prefer if my guy could wake up. There we go, Bugford. That is how it's done. Okay. That was a really nice roll. I'm going to try to take the KO here. Do I want to take... Yeah. I want to try taking the KO. Okay. Okay, nice. Beautiful. All right, no Spadef drops there was also really nice. All right, so the incoming Pokemon, I believe... Yeah, it's going to be Hoppip 100%. Has Bounce, which is super effective into me. Bellsprout does not have any super effective moves. Sun Faded. So this is actually... This becomes a really interesting spot, actually. Let's see. Just might set up Sun. So, okay, sorry. I'm cooked by Bounce, obviously, right? Who do I want to switch to? Dunsparce is really interesting here. But again, I kind of feel like I need to save Dunsparce. Let's actually go... Let's go Prinplup. Yeah. It's debatable, but we're going to start with Prinplup. Prinplup, Aurora Beam. Oko's this. Bounce has a 30% chance to, of course, paralyze the target, so... Okay. Again, it's one turn move, which is why I couldn't stay in and do anything. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. Down goes Hoppip. That worked out, like, just absolutely beautifully. And it didn't set up Sun, which is really nice as the Bellsprout switches in. Really, really nice. In terms of the move Bellsprout's going to click, it's either going to click Poison Jab or Sunny Day. I think Sunny Day is incredibly likely here. We're gonna go Fumes, actually. Fumes, notably, can't get poisoned, which is a good thing. And so if this uses Wrap, we're in a better position than if we were using anybody else. Okay, nice. No Sun is a little surprising, but it doesn't have a fire type move, and Chlorophyll wouldn't matter. So, like, it doesn't really matter to me either way. All right, perfect. Gauntlet down. We have reached Floaroma. You love to see it. Okay. Aqua Armor up to 21. Aerial Ace, yes. Goodbye, pack. Okay. First gauntlet of the game has been defeated. Without any casualties. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right. TM09. Bullet Seed still in the classic location. And my friends, we have reached the lovely Floaroma town. By the way, you may have noticed I did not pre-sleep for either of the second or third fights. That is because technically I couldn't. There was no way for me to put my Pokemon to sleep. So technically you can't really use the Lewis script there. All right. Let's do a little running around to see what everyone has to say. I'm going to save up real quick. All right. The flowers act as grass, by the way, so I don't want to accidentally step in them yet. Although I don't think there's any other encounters here, but... Welcome to Floaroma. Such a good track. Such a good track. All right. Anything in here? Oh, all right, cool. TM Pluck. Nice. That's a nice pickup. All right. Let's head to the flower shop. Oh, look, it's Shroomish. Oh. Huh. Spray duck is ours, baby. So we can now plant berries. Interesting. Oh, okay. The Grappa berries? Oh boy, okay. There's no shot you can actually plant berries. There's not even a chance in the world. No chance in Distortion World. Can you plant berries? Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is where... Oh, okay, we do get some berries here. What? Bruh. What are we doing? We've been Kaizo'd. We've been Kaizo'd. Help, help, trainer. Please, I want to see my papa. Alright, the space people are here. So, okay, no, we can come over here and get encounters. Alright, lovely. This is going to be a honey tree encounter, I feel like. Alright, let's head back to the Pokemon Center. Let's get our bearings. Get our encounters. Alright. Let's put on some Spotify. It's like a mighty long time. Shabop, shabop, my baby. Okay. So, Floaroma Town only has grass. In fact, why don't we take a look here? So, Floaroma Town, right, only has grass. It's nighttime, so I don't think it's... I think it's this table. Yeah, so, I mean, you're just kind of getting mono questionable guy here. That is what it is. Is there any chance going for Honey Tree? I mean, Honey Tree, you could get Wurmple. It's kind of a question. Would you rather dupe out Wurmple on the Honey Tree? It's kind of interesting. All right, so that's Floaroma Town. Now, we can't get to the Meadow yet The Meadow, you can't get the grass, right? The grass is later after the whatchamacallit, Fuego Ironworks. So right now it's just Honey Tree. Obviously, we'll take Honey Tree. Um, Route 205 south. Um, so obviously we can fish now. We could get Sims, Carvana. We could delay for another poison type. Do 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 shaboom. Um. This is such a good song, man. Sweetheart, do sugar. All right, I gotta add to the queue here. This is actually the most important thing I can do right now. So, all right. Any suggestions for the queue, by the way, since I'm in here right now? Let me know. Mm-hmm. Do 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 shaboom. All right, it's probably good for now. Okay. You could also, oh, there's also some repel manips here, I'm realizing. Interesting. If we wait for 205, we could go honey again also, right? Yeah. Wow. All right, 205 I might delay. And then Valley Windworks. Flying type, or we can go honey again. I mean, I low-key could use another flying type. So I actually do see the value potentially in Valley Windworks, but um, yeah. I think I might go for the I think I might go for the grass. The honey tree is interesting here because it's a special table, so you get Pikachu on it. But I don't think you really want Pikachu, to be honest. It's probably good, but I feel like that's a little dubious. All right, why don't we just take our Floaroma town encounter first? Don't say that too loud. All right. Floaroma. Lead with Dree. So just to go over the encounters again. 20% or 30% Silcoon, 20% Cascoon, 10% Beautifly. Hitting the 10% Weedle would be pretty cool. But we're probably getting Beautifly / Dustox here. Oh, wait, here's an item. Okay, we'll get that after. And, all right, we pulled the Silcoon. I was expecting. All it has is Iron Defense and Bug Bite, of course. So this is, of course, going to evolve into Beautifly, which is quite redundant, to say the least, with Butterfree, which makes this a really early Numel trade candidate. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. Thank you. All right. We are going to name this Blue Chip. You're going to be like, hey, why are you naming this Blue Chip? Because it's a blue chip trade prospect. Bang. Okay. TM07 Aurora Beam. I'll take that. Save up. Okay. So I think we're going to delay 205 for now. I'm not super impressed with any of the fishing options because we don't get Whiscash the split. And then that leaves us with the Windworks here. I'm going to go for grass, man. I'm going to go for grass. Because I feel like I could actually use the extra flying type. Yeah. All right, Windworks. Okay. So the encounters we can get here from the grass are as follows. 20% Spearow, Hoppip. Hoppip has Whirlwind. Nice. Nice. What's up, FaZe Gabe? Ads, I'm assuming. Okay. 10%ers are Starly, Pidgey, Natu, Wingull. 5%ers are Pachirisu and Pichu. 4% Farfetch'd, Swablu. Swablu also has Whirlwind. 1% Doduo and Electric. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna wait. Just in case things get sticky, let's grab Rhyhorn. We're ready. We're ready whenever it's time. So, honestly, I'm probably fine with like any of them. I think you can also technically fish at the... Yeah, you could fish here for Carvana, which is really funny. Sharpedo's probably a demon, but... I'm gonna take grass. I only have one flying type in the box, and I guess two now because I have Beautifly, but I have two bug flying types. I think it'd be nice to have somebody else in there. Sphero would be incredible, I feel like, at this stage. Starly, we get Staravia, which is a little questionable. Same thing with Pidgey, we get Pidgeotto. But like getting Xatu at 25 would be really good. Pelipper at 25, probably pretty good. So I feel like there's like a 40, and honestly far-fetched, like 44% chance of a good flying type here. We get Jumpluff at 27. So let me know when people are back from ads, because then we'll grab the encounter here. Yeah. So the mons I want, we're back. All right, hell yeah. So to recap, I'll just show this off real quick. These are the encounters. I want Spearow, ideally. Natu and Wingo would also be good pulls. Farfetch would be a good pull. In terms of wanting a good flying type, those would be the best options. Doduo? What level does Doduo evolve, actually? Next split. I'm just looking for guys who can help me get to Eterna. So, okay. Let's save up real quick, and then we'll grab the encounter. I guess I will quickly say on the Honey Tree, my options are Kricketot, Burmy, Weedle, and Combee from the global table. Those are all pretty good options. But again, it's sort of the like, if you're getting a flying type, it's going to be bug flying. So there are plenty of Honey Tree encounters throughout the game, so we'll get those later, I think. All right, here we go. Yes. Yes. Haha. I love Xatu. I love Xatu. Okay. Natu here, me first, Zen Headbutt, Aerial Ace, Confusion. Has Magic Guard. Beautiful. Okay. Let's start checking balls. That's a 247 catch rate, so. 1, 2, 3. That's happened a lot. I can't help but notice it's happened quite a bit. Nerve. There we go. All right, Natu. Larry Bird. In. Okay, I'm just gonna write down real quick. Let's see. Delayed encounters, Route 205. Yeah, we're gonna go check the IVs. I know everyone's really excited about Silcoon IVs. All right. Yeah, 31 IVs across the board. Modest. Blue chip. Okay. I'll take... You know what? This is fine. Serious nature. Serious, I think those are both neutral, right? Docile, I think, is neutral as well. Alright, save up here, and I'm going to export the save, put it in the calc. And we'll prepare for the back-to-back. I don't know how much further we'll go beyond the back-to-back, but we're going to keep pushing towards Mars. Okay. Hell yeah, Jomi. Q. Okay. Yeah, we were listening to a lot of this type of music on last stream, and I was hitting. For sure. What moves do you have? Nightshade, Confusion, Aerial Ace, and a Headbutt. 20, you get me first. Be first is some crazy tech. Floaroma, Meadow. Okay, so this is the Galactic Mercury B2B with Galactic Terra. All right, so the lead for Mercury is Glameow. Now we got to be careful. Shadow tag. Why not? Demon. Demon. Okay. Glameow is really fast. The only Pokemon I have is faster is Love Disc. I can pre-sleep, of course, so Hypnosis hopefully won't be too big of a deal. So here's what I'm thinking. If I were to lead with a Pokemon who's in trouble against U-Turn, we could get U-Turn to come out, switch into Coughing. I want to KO this with Coughing. That would actually be ideal. Because if I KO this with Coughing, why not will come out, and then I could just Toxic, which would be perfect. And I could just keep clicking Toxic while it takes it down. So that would be one option that I really like. Is there anybody else who could do that? There honestly is a path to Nuzleaf, right? If you just go Rock Smash. The problem is if this Destiny Bonds, as soon as it Destiny Bonds, you're in trouble. Or if it Encores, we're in trouble. Yeah, I mean, this has to be... As I see it, this has to be Coughing. And again, now if I knock out the Glameow with Coughing, then we're fine. I'm curious. This one's... It's tough. Looks like it should U-turn, but it might not. I could also just. Who else can coughing take any of the other mons on this team? Definitely takes Skorupi. So like that could also work if we have it take Skorupi down, but that might honestly be even better because then otherwise, if like I'm low on HP for whatever reason, then I'm not cooked against Pursuit. Who would bait Skorupi? Like Nuzleaf would bait Skorupi, but Nuzleaf can't beat Glameow because of U-turn. But I could also lead with Glameow or lead with Nuzleaf, switch in coughing on the U-turn, and get the immediate switch here. And then that would be nice because then after KOing, why not? Glameow would come back in. Then I'm free to KO Glameow with whoever I choose, such as Slugma. I think I like that actually. Now the question, of course, is can this work with the second fight? In the second fight, you have Arena Trap Trapinch leading off. So yeah. Um okay, so I can't actually do that. But so the beauty of leading with coughing actually is that if you lead with coughing, theoretically you could switch because it's Arena Trap, and if you have Levitate, you could switch out of Arena Trap. Otherwise, you lead with like Print Plup or you lead with Slugma to make sure you always just can KO. Yeah. Um. So we go to Fake Out into Aerial Ace here. Probably, yeah. This comes out going for Brine, but not necessarily. Could also recover or minimize. This guy's a demon. This is an annoying matchup, this Staryu. This, okay, Print Flip actually really good if I can just. But the problem is I don't deal enough damage. So this is where like Dunsparce in hitting a Rock Smash, but no, you have Rock Smash. Yeah. Wait, I'm confused. Why do these all? Oh, because of the defense. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's an interesting one. Okay, so if this went phase 2, would go Skorupi, right? Like, I kind of... just slower. See. Fake out. U-turn. You solo back here. Fake out. Let the U-turn hit. Hit a dig. We're gonna come up just short though, if that's the case. And I also have to hit the dig through the bright powder. Okay, let's try this. So Glameow, lead with Coughing, fake out into Rhyhorn, U-turn into Coughing. Why not? Win with Toxic. Glameow again. Rhyhorn in on Rock, or on Fake Out. We turn into Staryu incoming. Only to be. Hit this with Dig. But then the Brian gets boosted, I think. I could let this hit U-turn into Coughing again. In. Skorupi in. Coughing win or 2 shots with side beam. Stay with you. Alright, Glameow. Third round. Rhyhorn in on Fake Out. U-turn into... This is where B-Barrel actually would probably be pretty damn good. B-Barrel actually does really well in this matchup, unfortunately. Plus, Brian buff. Okay. Second one, Galactic Terra, second half. Coughing. So far, it's just Coughing, Rhyhorn, and Dunsparce, actually, which is really good. Coughing can switch out because of Levitate. Just want to make sure. Yeah. Two Primplup, Outspeed, and Oko with Aqua Cutter. Alright, so then this is going to be Big P. Look out for Pursuit. That's actually a big concern. I get in trouble if I get parried, for sure. Okay, so maybe we got to reevaluate Trapinch. Keep in mind, as soon as we switch, we can't switch again, so... Yeah. I think I just lead with Prinplup. Because if I lead with Prinplup, I'm still baiting Fake Out. I should at least. Okay. BB. Maybe Spore? Question mark. Okay, so we'll go. It says Focus Sash. All right. Butterfree in. On the move, Gust 2 shots because of Focus Sash. All right, Butterfree is going to bait. All right. Phase 2. So the best moves we'll see here. Brine. Acid. Fusion. All right, so that ends up being Drowsy. start with Bug Bite. Off the bench with secret power. Tentacool. Okay. Okay. All right. What's up, Lauren? It could happen at any moment. You never know. If I ever reach Heart Home in this game, if I ever reach Heart Home, we'll fire up the contest. I'll put on a suit and everything. Thank you so much, Lauren. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. So I think I have to. Like I think that's the only thing I would break the because like so far I wear like I put on the jacket and tie um for Elite Fours, but let's be honest, it's gonna be a while. So I think in order to, you know, to maintain all that, I think it's important to run it up for something. I think that'd be perfect. The contest with the contest is true. So true. And then let's see. I mean, that's like a free what? Probably. I mean, on like the low end, 2 million views. You think? I mean, listen. I'm not gonna go out all out just for views specifically, but if that's what the people want, that's what you got to give the people what they want. I have to lock in on the contest though 100% because there's some good mons in there, but like I need like I just that's I like haven't done a contest since 2007. I got to re-experience peak. All right, we're gonna go 21 on everybody. No demons in the contest circuit. Peck? Why are you learning Peck? Honestly, goodbye tackle. No, honestly, great move. Never doubted Peck in my life. Who's getting the quick claw? I want to do the cranberry lock so badly. It's such a funny idea. Here's the thing. All right, like all the cranberry stuff, it's November, so we have time to plan this out. We have so much time to plan this out. Like a ridiculous amount of time to plan this out. Ocean spray. Listen, hit me up with the sponsorship. Hit me up with the sponsorship, please, Ocean Spray. I need it. You don't even need to pay me. Just give me free cranberry juice. Sounds like a good deal for both sides. Oh, no. I'll do it for the content, but... Who's going to get Quick Claw here? Let's go, Oh, I don't want it to be anybody who get knockoffed. So let's throw it on Coughing. All right, great song. Here's another great song. Floaroma Town. Okay. So good. All right. Okay. We got the right lead. We do. This is not free, by the way. There are definitely some shenanigans here. The way I'm playing this with the Glameow is kind of dangerous, I feel like. Because if I get something wrong, then we could be in trouble. Save up. Alright, so I want to make sure everybody in my calc is level 21. Okay. Enough arguing. Hand over that sweet honey. Do as we say. Team Galactic will have that honey. We must have it to attract Pokemon in great numbers. This kid's a witness? Alright. Get ready to witness this. Galactic Mercury first up. Glameow. Alright. Fake out incoming. Rhyhorn in. Ah, okay. I was actually curious if it would consider doing that. It's fine. Oh, no! Has counter. But why would it not go Staryu? Why would it not go Staryu? Like, am I missing something on that? Staryu has the better offensive typing. Overflow, yep. Good call, Knack. PK King himself. Welcome in. Yeah. Alright. I mean, listen, it's pretty simple. Alright. It's a speed tie. I can't really click much. The Contest King, too. That is true. That is very true. Only contest. I'm coming for that, though. I'm excited. We were literally just talking about contests. I'm excited for those. All right. Well, it's an interesting predicament here that we find ourselves in. It's also holding a berry juice, which is a problem. There's like no way that I say, like, I'm losing Rhyhorn here. Like, there's no way I can win this unless I just flinch every single time and win every single speed tie. So, yeah. I mean, actually, no. There's... Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because it has counter and mirror coat. I believe, like, I want to say that, yeah, if, like, the last, yeah, so, like, if the last move I used was, like, one type, it's more likely to be that one. It's like, I could get lucky on the first one. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna click dig. Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna click dig. If for whatever reason this clicks Destiny Bond or Mirror Coat, we might have a chance. The problem with Bite, so Dig would put this down just below 50% or above 50%, so Berry Juice wouldn't proc. If I click Bite, Berry Juice procs, then I'm just going for like triple flinch. All right, let's see it. Show me Mirror Coat. Tough one. Yeah. I probably could have, I mean, I definitely could have played that better. Because, yeah, there are a lot of ways I could have played that better. That's all right. Do I just go Nuzleaf here and take this out? As opposed to going to Coughing? I think I do. Yeah. Absorb is Dark type in this game. This will take it out. That's annoying, but it's fine. Losing my only Rock type, though, will be something I have to battle back from. Okay. This is going to be Bug Bite. Coughing's time to shine. Okay. All right. Quick Claw proc, baby. Show me the confusion into the self hit. That'd be elite. All right. All right, so that's twice today we've gotten double Quick Claw proc. Neither time it's really mattered, but it's... Okay. Okay. Alright, sure, buddy. And then the meaningless agility. Alright. What is this gonna get? 3 focus bands in a row or something? Sure. Focus band again? Is that what we got? Okay. That would have been funny. Alright, Glameow again. Fake out. I also didn't pre-sleep, which is kind of a bit of a throw on my part. Alright, well, without Rhyhorn, how do I actually want to play this? Alright, watch this. Fake out into Doomius. Yep. Show me U-turn. Dead to both Aerial Ace and U-turn. If it's Aerial Ace, highest roll crit, this KOs me. Beautiful. Okay. Staryu. So Staryu can use either of its 2 attacks here. I would prefer to see Swift. Okay. Do I have to fix my face? I might have to fix my face cam. Alright. Tough one. Okay. Hit this. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. So this is now Magic Guard with Bright Powder. Plus 1 evasion from that. Yep. Come on. Come on, Dree. Dree, lock in, please. Dree, I'm begging you. Oh, but oh man. At what point do we switch to secret powers? Dree, please. Thank you. Okay. We're now at least faster. I'm gonna try to hit this once. Okay. Dree locking in. Oh, mega lock in. Okay. Yeah. You see KO, so now you're gonna click it again. You're gonna click an attack. We go to print flip. We hit with the aerial ace. Yep. Easy peasy. Light work. Okay. Glammy is all that's left. This is spooky. Okay. This is really spooky. It's U-turned me twice. This is not good, by the way, guys. If you couldn't tell. We're hitting the Aqua Cutter crit. It's simple. It's simple math. Ah, I went for the fake out this time. I think we're gonna wipe. I'm like pretty sure we're gonna wipe here. I'm like fairly certain that we end up wiping. Yeah. If I take another one... If I take one more hit here and don't wake up, I die to quick attack. I'm pretty sure I wipe. Everybody's, yeah. Like, this is a wrap. 100% a wrap. Turn. Well, let's see. Let's see. This is a brutal wipe point, low-key. I don't like this as being my first wipe. Okay. Okay. Don't crit. All right. I live every roll of aerial ace. Obviously, I'm slower. I have two choices. One is I can click self-destruct, which would get me through this part of the fight. The other is I can click sludge, but then I would need to attack this again with something else. This also could be hypnosis, I guess, for what it's worth. This thing outspeeds my whole team, so it's not like I can do much else. I think we click boom. I think we have to click boom just to make it through. And even give myself a chance. Like, I still probably wipe. But I have no chance. I mean, I'm already kind of going to lose anyways. So we may as well give ourselves a chance. Well, that's okay. Fumes, I'm so sorry. You're really good. I didn't want to have to do that. All right. We got through that one. Yeah, I mean, the hypnosis miss... I could have clicked sludge and bet on another hypnosis miss, I guess, but... Alright. I'll update the banner text here. We're up to 4. This is not looking good for me, though, because I'm asleep. This is quick attack. So, it also sees KOs with every other move, though, so, like, if I don't wake up here, I wipe. Okay! Aqua armor? Alright. Hold up. I mean, I don't know if I have the horses, but we'll see. This is a focus sash, so I cannot aerial ace. It's gonna pursuit. So I have to sack print flip. which, like, I'm going to reset on realistically. But if it clicks Pursuit, I am only dead to one roll. Wait, does Aurora Beam have a Aurora Beam secondary effect? Oh, it just never misses. Okay, it's changed in this game. All right, show me Pursuit and don't high roll. Yep, Focus Sash. You see Pursuit kill. You want to click Pursuit because you see Pursuit kill. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And you don't hit the max roll. No, you don't. No, you don't. See ya. All right. We're still in it. All right. We're still in it. Shout out to Sterling Silver on that one. I learned the hard way that the AI will always click Pursuit if it sees the KO with it. Drowsy. All right, Drowsy. Random move? Random move? Tough random move spot. Do I go Doomius here? Save Butterfree? I think I have to. I have to save Butterfree for Tentacool because Doomius is not beating that matchup. Alright. Show me Confusion. I have no items, so it's like probably not, probably low kick or Confusion. Doomius? Okay, we lost that 50-50. We got heal moves, though. We got healing moves. This is Hypnosis. I forgot to pre-sleep. We click Leech Life. Show me a crit. So heal me back up quite a bit. Doomius has done it again. Doomius has done it again. Oh my god, what is going on? Okay, one left. What is happening? All right, Aqua Armor up. Tentacool has Acid. Does 36 damage. Oh, okay, I'm slower. It could confuse Ray. I'm gonna try to get. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. We don't get crit. We hit through Confusion. This is Doomius. Doomius has been showing up time and again. One more time in the clutch. Doomius. Oh my god, Doomius. Doomius. Oh my god. Okay. So, my choices. This is going to be Acid or Brine because it's 50% now. Ooh. No, I mean, it's still going to be Acid on the Switch. All right, Acid on the Switch. I'm still slower with Butterfree. We're clutching up. We're clutching up here. I'm going to give myself a chance. I think that's the play. The thing is, Brine gets doubled if you go low. So I don't think I can actually go to Butterfree yet. All right. The incoming move is Acid. I'm dead to a crit. And I also am confused. If I hit through the Confusion, though, and we don't get crit, it's a wrap. Doomius. Come on. Lock in, Doomius. Come on, here we go. That's fine. I mean, that's whatever. It all comes down to this. Oh! Oh, Doomius. Doomius. All right. 50-50 now. It's not good. It's not ideal. Bugford. I don't even know if you have a chance, to be honest. Bugford has a chance, though, at the very least, to hit a Stun Spore. Nice, we won that 50-50, okay, I think, unless don't get Spidef drop. Okay. Can we live? Can we live? Sassy's 27 Spidef, can we live? I think we do. From Boosted Brine. Gust is not going to KO this unless it crits. Bugford? What's Sunspor's accuracy? 90. Alright. Bugford. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Come on. Bugford. Oh, man. Alright, we gotta try one more time. This it comes down to this. I gotta dodge this crit. Okay. That was not that much damage, actually. Oh, Bugford, you're killing me here. I think that means Bugford's going down. But Bugford lives some rolls here. Bugford lives some rolls. Bugford did not live that roll. I think it's over. I think it's over. That was incredibly close. But Tentacle outspeeds my whole team. It sees KOs obviously on everybody at this point. Yeah, no, it is the only chance. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. And this isn't gonna work, but just hear me out. Every move that this has sees KO into Dunsparce. Every move. However, Dunsparce lives the min rolls of Acid and Mudshot. I mean, it's worth a shot. That's the one. Okay, that was the one move we couldn't afford. We're gonna let everybody faint here. All right. So here's the lesson that we've learned today. Here's the lesson that we've learned. If you think you should stop for dinner, you probably should. Don't run into a back-to-back on an empty stomach. Second of all, Glameow, if Fake Out is not the highest damaging move, and U-Turn is, U-Turn's very likely to get clicked. So, that's good intel. It's good intel. Alright. Solid A1, we beat Roark, but tough one. Tough way to end it. There was a lot of momentum there, but that's fine. That was a solid first attempt. I also played pretty slowly in the very early game, just kind of running around and interacting with everything. So we'll be back here sooner rather than later. But yeah, with that said, I'm gonna rate out. Yeah, tough way to end it, but that was a good first attempt. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed, but I'm not mad. All right, what are we gonna rate into? Let's rate into Zeph. This has been gaming. All right, we're gonna rate into Zeph. Zeph is currently on Gardenia Split, pretty deep into it. It looks like in the forest. So go show him some love. I'll be back this week, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. Because I'm